Time we have some news to talk about, and let's bring in a couple of guests who will be joining us here to talk about Tioweroton. Now, this summer, you know, it's going to be a busy place. It always is, especially once the weather is really nice. The bugs start to clear out a bit. There's some work going on. We'll talk to Chief Billy Diabo in a moment about some of the issues that have been going on there. But in the meantime, there's some science happening here. Joining us is Tara McComber, who is the Tioweroton coordinator. And first of all, welcome and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us what's the plan in Tioweroton for the summer?
Well, right now there's an ecological study that's taking place. The field work has already been finalized. They were validating some of the information they got through photo interpretation. We'll be doing some community consultation. We're looking at mid-August. And we'll be on the talk show tomorrow, or July 7th, if you wanted to have any more information about the study.
Mm-hmm. So what are they trying to? It's a ecological study could mean a lot of things. Is this a general one, or are they concentrating on anything in particular?
Well, it encompasses the entire territory, but I guess the main focus is designating new cabin construction areas and identifying sensitive areas that would need protection. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and once the report is done, when do you expect the report to be done, and what are you going to do with it?
The report should be finalized around October, the end of October. We'll go through the recommendations, and then the committee will make decisions with the input from the community on what the next steps are.
All right. Well, good. Thank you so much for joining us. Just one last thing. You mentioned community consultation. How are you going to do that? Is it going to be up there, or are you going to do it over here?
We're going to have a kiosk at the services complex. We'll have online surveys. We'll also distribute surveys from cabin to cabin, and we'll also involve Ganasadage in the community consultation.
All right. Very good. Looks like you're going to be pretty busy.
Yes.
All right. Thanks a lot, Tara. Also, Chief Billy Diabo, who spends lots of time up in, I was going to say Ganasadage. Well, there too, but
actually, yeah, there too.
Yeah, well, you have to meet with their council to talk about issues that are common to both communities
and family members.
Yeah. Recently, there was a big windstorm. Well, we saw a bit of the storm over here in Kahnawake, but it seemed to hit Tioweroton a little bit more. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it hit Tioweroton really, really extreme. I mean, it was bad. I mean, there was 20 plus cabins that were damaged to the trees and stuff like that. There was more, but the main ones that there was 20 that were hit by trees and damages were done. All the owners and everything were contacted to let them know that the situation, including myself, mine was one of them also that got hit by the trees, but luckily I didn't obtain any damage. But I said there's one thing that's really important that I think I want to get out to everybody here is that when this all did happen and the roads were cluttered with trees and everything that was in the way, there was many people that went up there and volunteered their time. First, I would like to thank Richard Gabriel, Peter Gabriel, Patty Phillips, Johnny O. McGregor, Jeffrey Mayo, Jason Diabo, Owen Standup, and John McGregor Jr. These were the ones that would help to clear the roadway in order to get everybody back to be able to get to their cabins. To me, that's important that we let them know, and a big thank you if you do see them.
So it's not only Bono who helps out, but even other stars like Peter Gabriel. Did we see James Taylor up there? Maybe Robbie Robertson?
I believe they were there also too, but they didn't want me to mention their name. They want to stay as a silent...
Okay, well, hopefully, all is well. Was there any major damage done to any place?
Absolutely. There was a couple of sheds that were destroyed, and there was one cabin in particular that really took a lot of damage to the roof and stuff like that. It was a big tree that hit it, and it was even sticking out about another 40 feet over the top of the cabin. The owner took care of it. It was cleared. It was Dennis LeBourne's cabin, and he took care of it too. So.
Okay, so, well, hopefully all's well, that ends well. You didn't have the Tioweroton community meeting with the overload of black flies earlier. Is there a plan to reschedule that at all?
Actually, what it was we were looking at is that we had several times that we did have the Tioweroton community meetings here. There wasn't good turnout, and a lot of people, I don't know for the time or whatever, or maybe because it was the location. But what we are doing is we're getting ready, and which it is starting tomorrow with Tara going on the radio, and we're going to get out the information that way, one way or another, and also this way too. We would like to do that with a few things with maybe in Yeriwase and Eastern Door to find out everybody, to notify them on everything that is going on there and things that are important to everybody.
All right, Chief Billy Diabo, thank you very much. Go and have a good summer. We'll see you at the powwow too.
Absolutely.
All right.